Hi everybody! Welcome back to Teaching with Ms. Robles. Today we are doing Vocabulary Lesson 2. So let's take a look at some of the words we'll be learning today. In this lesson, I will be introducing you to the words spirited, contract, impulse, arresting, composure, infer, perspective, and refute. Our first word is spirited. A spirited action is one that shows great energy and courage. For example, the spirited firefighter saved the family from the burning house. Saving someone's life would be a very spirited action. Our next word is contract. If something contracts, it pulls together or becomes smaller and shorter. For example, they watched the slinky contract while it fell down the stairs. Some other things that can contract include rubber bands, muscles, and even the pupil of your eye. Next, we have impulse. An impulse is a sudden desire to do something. For example, Susan had the sudden impulse to go on a trip to the beach. If you plan to do something, then it would not be considered an impulse. Next, we have arresting. Something that is arresting grabs your attention so much that you stop what you're doing. For example, the arresting music was so beautiful that everyone stopped and watched the band play. Our next word is composure. Someone with a lot of composure appears calm and controls their feelings, even in difficult situations. For example, the boy kept his composure at the doctor's office, even though he was afraid of getting shots. Someone who cannot keep their composure might look sad, scared, angry, or any other emotion you might feel in a tough situation. Our next word is infer. If you infer that something is the case, you figure out that it is true based on what you already know. For example, she could infer the guests liked her cooking because they asked her for her recipe. Since she knew that they wanted her recipe, she was able to figure out, based on what she already knew, that they probably liked her cooking. Our next word is perspective. A perspective person is good at noticing or realizing things that are not obvious. For example, my mother is very perspective because she can always tell when I'm having a bad day. Someone without good perspective might not notice the small hints or signs that someone is feeling a certain way. Finally, our last word is refute. If you refute something, you prove that it is wrong or not true. For example, Joey was able to refute Junie's argument by using a quote from one of the articles their teacher provided them. Thank you so much for watching Vocabulary Lesson 2. I hope you all enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you all next time during Vocabulary Lesson 3 of Teaching with Ms. Robles.